How to do this cutout effect in GIMP? Very simple. Let's jump in. First, let's open a new canvas. Choose whatever size you want. Let's do 1080 width, 1920 height for example. I'm using GIMP 3.0. You can use any older version, just follow with me. Now let's add the texture image. Drag and drop it on our canvas. You will find everything I used here in the description below. To change the color of it, let's go to Color, Hue Saturation. I want a deep green color, so I'll set hue to 45.5. Lightness to -50. Saturation to -48. Go to Color, Levels. Now let's adjust the color even more. And that's it. Now let's add our main image. Drag and drop it to our canvas. Right-click on the biker layer and choose Scale Layer, to scale it down to maybe 1270 by 1905. Now click on the Paths tool and let's start selecting the part we want to be included in our paper cutout effect. So we're gonna select in a scissor-like pattern. Just like this. Press Ctrl key while clicking on the first point to close the path. Now click Selection from Path. Click Select, Invert, to select the area outside our selection, then press Delete from your keyboard. Now click Select, None to deselect. Let's add paper image. Scale it down to 2700 by 1800. Press Alt on your keyboard while clicking on the biker layer, just see the outlines. Reposition the paper layer as you wish with these outlines in mind. Click Select, Invert, Delete from your keyboard. Now click Select, None, to deselect. Let's add a drop shadow by clicking Filter, Light and Shadow, Drop Shadow. I'll set blur radius to 33. Grow radius to -37. Opacity to 1.8. Duplicate the paper layer. Go to Color, Levels. Let's make some changes to darken it. Decrease the opacity to 30%. Right-click on the duplicated layer and choose Merge Down. Now let's bring the biker layer to the top by dragging and dropping it on top of the paper layer. Now click on the Paths tool. And let's start our selection of the biker with his bike. Click Selection from Path, then press Select, Invert, then press Delete to remove the unwanted part. Press Select, None, to deselect. Duplicate the biker layer, then go to Filter, Enhance, High Pass. Set STD to 63, contrast 1.520, then press OK. Change the mode to Overlay. Right-click on the duplicated layer and choose Merge Down, to merge both the original and the duplicate biker layer. Duplicate the biker layer. Go to Filter, Enhance, Sharpen, Unsharpen Mask, set the radius to 3.870 and the amount to 0.300. Now let's add some gimmick effects. I've already made a video on how to install the gimmick plugin on GIMP 3. It's way easier on older versions of GIMP. Just go to gimmick website, download the latest stable version, then install it. Now let's go back to our tutorial. Go to Filter, Gimmick, Artistic, Graphic Novel. Press Apply. Then go to Details. Then Texture Enhanced. Then press Apply. Then press OK. Let's duplicate this layer. Then go to Gimmick again. In Details section, choose Local Normalization. Apply, then press OK. Change the mode overlay. The opacity to 40%. Hide all the non-biker layers temporarily by clicking on the eye icon. Right-click on the top layer. Click New from Visible to make a new layer from all the visible layers. Go to Color, Shadows and Highlights. Let's set the shadows to 60.27. And the white point adjustment to 3. Then press OK. Now unhide the other layers. Duplicate the top layer. Go to Color, Saturation. Let's increase the saturation scale 1.236. Then press OK. Change the mode of the layer to multiply. Now let's hide all the biker layers except the top layer with the multiply mode. Change the opacity of this layer to 98%. Now let's add the tapes. Select the tape you want with the selection tool. Copy it with Ctrl-C on your keyboard. Then Ctrl-V to paste it on our canvas. You can go to Edit, Copy, and Edit, Paste as an alternative. Resize and rotate the tape with the Unified Transform tool. Let's add a drop shadow. Set the blur to 0. Change the others as you see suitable. You can change the color of the tape through Color, Hue, Saturation. Duplicate and organize the tapes as you wish. Right-click on the top layer, then click New from Visible. Now go to Filter, Gimmick, Color, Simulate Film. Negative old 44. Kodak Portrait 400 NC. Set the opacity to 34%. Right-click on the top layer, then click New from Visible. Go to Color, Saturation. Set the scale to 1.257. Then press OK. Finally, go to Color, Curves. Change the curves as you wish. And that's it. If you have any question or suggestion, please leave me a comment below. Give the tutorial a thumb up if you find it helpful. And follow for more GIMP tutorials. Thanks a lot for watching.